The clinic was started by Adelaide Tichenor. She left money and had the clinic started on her death in 1926. And it was to provide a hospital and school for children that had orthopedic issues or, in large part, polio back in those days.
In 1948, we had the polio epidemic. And so the clinic had many post-polio patients to treat. And one of the things they could do was swim. That was one place they could exercise, whereas otherwise on land they were very restricted, many of them, in what they could do.
The pool was a godsend. We wore gaiters like fishermen do. They were hot and they got wet immediately. When you got out of the pool after 3 hours in that warm pool, you were pretty exhausted and you had welts all over you. The program then was very patient-oriented, family-oriented. We had doctors' clinics all through the week. Doctors donated their time and they'd see a certain number of children and prescribe physical therapy. And there were surgeries done at community hospitals and our doctors did the surgery without charge.
I first came to the clinic in around 1970 as a resident. Went in the armed forces. When I came back in 1974, Dr. Rowe and Dr. Bach asked me to join the clinic, and I was very excited. I would come about 2 half days a week and see kids. I could see a child in my office whose mother was fearful that she wouldn't get the best care because of state programs. I could see the same child here, and the mother would be very relaxed. They didn't have to worry about paying any bills, and they knew they were going to get the best care. When the people come here, I think they do regard it as a sanctuary.
I think the key ingredient at Tichenor Clinic is the focused attention we give to each child. The treatment they get here isn't just by rote. I think the staff works very hard to make that personal connection with the children who come and to make them feel at home. They have to trust those people. I think we've worked extremely hard on creating that trust.
The ability of Tichenor to be able to function on a not-for-profit type basis is really unique. You know, there's really nothing that compares to it. Very much these days are burdened a lot by insurance problems, by financial concerns and things like that. But really here at Tichenor, we're not saddled by. We're never to the point where we have to, deny someone care or where we're not able to provide a service for someone that we could provide.
I think Tichenor fills a unique niche in Long Beach. We're all about access to care. There aren't any speech therapy providers that will accept children that have Medi-Cal, and so those children go unserved, or it's pretty hard to find a program that serves kids that have developmental delays in a center-based program with 3 therapists. And the pool program, there's really no place that teaches swimming and safe swimming and helps kids work through their issues with physical limitations. Even the parent support group, where they can support each other, they can learn from other people's journeys. I think each program is just so important for what it brings to the families and the community.
I can't remember the year I hired Lori, but I hired her as a physical therapist. She was a very good physical therapist. I think she left once for a short period of time and came back. And when I decided to retire in '94, she was contemplating leaving again. And I said, don't do it. Don't leave us. I think there's a place for you here. The clinic is no longer the unknown secret in Long Beach. She's brought it to the point where it's a partner in Long Beach.
Her leadership has been pretty much essential, to us even being able to stay open for the last 2 years. The types of research that she does, the types of ideas that she comes up with, the way she knows how to get things done to implement those ideas is just incredible. I really feel like there's not anyone else here, myself included, that has been indisposable the last 2 years, except for her.
Adelaide would be very proud of you, Lori, and I am too. And I wish you a very, very happy retirement. And maybe now we can go out to lunch once in a while.
I want to thank you for all the years that you've given to the clinic and being able to work with you. You certainly have added a great deal to the programs and helped hundreds of kids. There's lots of other things to do in life, and it's important to enjoy them. My dad always said, it's later than you think, so this is a good time to go do those things. Best of luck to you.
Lori, you're going to be missed. I personally will miss your smile that you bring to every meeting I've ever had with you. Best wishes as you move on, and I hope in a few years you'll finally sit back, put your feet up, and just relax. Good luck, Lori.
I'm not supposed to cry. I'm not gonna cry. Lori, it has been a pleasure working with you, essentially working for you, because even though the title I hold is medical director, everyone knows that you are the boss. Personally, I will miss you. Professionally, we'll also miss you. We look forward to the future. I hope we can continue to live up to your hopes and expectations for this place. And I hope that we can continue to grow this place that you have had such a wonderful influence on. We and I very much appreciate you.
Lori, you have helped the clinic to thrive in a way that I'm not sure I thought possible. There have been so many changes, and you have worked so hard to make yourself ready to meet those changes, and you have done so successfully. The clinic continues to move forward, and based on your service for these many years, will, I know, continue to move forward in the future. We have a new executive director coming in. She will not replace you. She perhaps will bring different skills, but she couldn't do whatever she's capable of doing without the base that you've helped build. So we will miss you, and we wish you well in your retirement.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity to share how honored I am to have known Lori both professionally and personally for over 30 years. We both met at Miller Children's Hospital in the 80s while working at the high-risk infant follow-up program. Lori's ability to test high-risk preemies and design follow-up care that would optimize their development and life potential was outstanding. She easily connected with parents and provided education that helped ensure very special infants would thrive. Later, our career paths took different directions, but we did our best to stay in touch and connect periodically to catch up on what was new with each other's lives as we both juggled careers, motherhood, and countless other constraints on our time. It was incredible to watch Lori's career flourish as she furthered her education and continued to succeed at everything she did. Lori has always had a special place in my heart, and I will forever cherish our friendship. I admire the way she has dedicated her life and career to the lives of children and the families that care for them. I admire her leadership style and the way she always can conquer a challenge with wisdom and insight. She is intelligent, kind, and compassionate. Definitely a person you want to keep close as a lifelong friend. Lori, I am sure I'm not alone in thanking you for your exceptional dedication and leadership throughout the years. Congratulations, my friend.
Hola, Miss Lori. Muchas gracias por todo lo que has hecho. Te queremos mucho. Te mando un abrazo y que Dios te bendiga.
I want to say thank you, Miss Lori.
Hi, Lori. It's, of course, Sarah and Ruth. You knew that. And we just want to say congratulations on an incredible career and all that you've accomplished, and we are so proud of you.
Absolutely. And we're looking forward to sharing this new adventure with you, and called retirement, but you won't be very retired.
We think you'll be pretty busy.
We know it.
And hopefully spending a lot more time with us.
Absolutely.
We love you.
Love you.